In this video, we're going to discuss the energy for the Aquarius full moon lunar eclipse of August 7th, 2017. The energy that falls on this day, the year, the month, the week, the day, the psychic insight theme, the message from Spirit is going to assist us and make the most of the next 5 months. 5 months is when Spirit suggested that this is when we will feel this energetic influence of this lunar eclipse. All right, so thank you everyone for joining us. Cheers, welcome, greetings. My name is Edward, your soul messenger host, psychic medium, assisting us all, including myself, to live, love, and manifest the life that our soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. All right, so let's jump right in with a quick year review, which started, I believe, you can always go to link timeline on our website. Let me pull that up. And all the current videos that are in energetic influence are there, including the year video, Zodiac year 2017, March 27th, 2017. That's when it started with the Aries new moon, through March 16th, 2018, Gang of Rhythm. That's the song that was the theme healing song. Souls Unite is the name of the video. And then there is the current month energy for Leo 2017, July 22nd through August 21st, Mindfulness, and everything else that is current. You can always go there to check out. It's being updated on a weekly basis whenever the new videos, and then remove whatever's not current. So our year influence is according to the system that I utilize, is the planet Jupiter of luck, expansion, growth, soul evolution. Things being stirred up. And the other energy is the beginning stages of the element of water. The element of water is love, passion, creativity, spirituality. The heart chakra, big time. So we are opening up our heart. Hopefully, going along with this energy of this lunar eclipse, opening up to more of what is possible for us. And as the element of water suggests, with our passion, our emotions involved, imbued, that is what we need. We need our emotions to be involved. So we truly want and desire something. So yes, it's a balance between the mind, which is what we're working on this current month, or I should say for Leo 2017, and of the heart, which is the energy that we are working on for the next 14 years, but specifically the opening up of birthing, if you will, energetic birthing, more possibilities. So that's actually a very nice set of energy that we're working with for this Zodiac year 2017. Then we get to a quick review of the current month of Leo 2017. And we are working with again, according to the system that I utilize, the energy influence of the planet Neptune. Neptune gets a bad rap because it can sometimes alert us to deception. But what's more, not that that's not important, but I feel what's more important is the self-deception. Why are we, it could be from the past as well, why have we let people get away with certain things? Usually it has to do with our sense of security within, which I always say is vital for manifesting, which it is. All the selves, self-worth, self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence. So looking at things from a different perspective, through spiritual eyes, spiritual perspective, all the better. The best, actually. But at least, I would say we are lovingly being forced at this time, and it's in energetic influence for the next 5 months. So, lovingly being forced to look at things from a different perspective. The good, the bad, the wise, and the wicked. No pointing fingers, it's just acknowledgement. This is when knowledge is power, self-knowledge. And the other energy is we have to be careful of second-guessing ourselves, self-doubt. And it has a new moon energy connected to it. So each new moon that we experience in the next 5 months, we will almost be like reminded of this energy. And I'm sure that will be, of course it didn't get there yet, but I'm sure that will be highlighted for the solar eclipse, total solar eclipse of August 21st. So this is the energy of how the frack am I going to pull that off? So it's the mind trying to work things out. And sometimes we just need to step back and envision, which is where the planet Neptune would come in handy actually, envision all the possibilities beyond what we think is possible. And we are definitely being encouraged to go beyond our comfort zone. And I think we are all lovingly being forced to go beyond our comfort zone. But I feel that that's actually a very good thing. Okay? Remember, we all experience, including myself, fear, doubt, worry. We all experience it. What separates the winners from the losers, and of course, whatever a winner is different for everyone else. I mean, for each person individually. What separates them? The winners don't give up. The winners do not give up. Do not give up, do not give in. They persevere. And they work through their fear, their doubt, their worry. All right, we're going to leave that for now. Now let's jump to the current week energy at the time of the lunar eclipse, which is August 7th through the 13th. But again, all of this energy is we're playing with, we're working with, if you will, in the next 5 months. This is the energy of, I should say that, I will mention this before I continue. For the year, Zodiac year, all Zodiac Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces sun signs are the it boys and girls. All right, I wanted to mention that. So they are activated, empowered, and are triggered. But they are our guiding force. The emotional ones. The sensitive ones. Okay? Not that anybody else can't be, but they are. Neptune is our guiding force, where we have to see a little bit razzle dazzle, a little bit illusion would serve us. Because being all extremely, or to the extreme, I should say, being rational is not going to serve us. We have to, what's being suggested is that we mix the fantasy with reality. And as far as I'm concerned, when we mix those two, we get magic. So also influence for the month is Libra moon. So where we have to be careful with that energy, so they're activated, empowered, and triggered to a certain degree for the next 5 months as well. But what we have to be careful with that is weighing out our options, okay, but then making a decision. Weighing out our options, but then making a decision. Not to get caught in indecision. Okay. And then we get back, okay, now back to the week energy. August 7th to the 13th. And here we have the energetic influence of Scorpio sun signs. So all Scorpio sun signs are activated, empowered, and are triggered. Specifically for the week of August 7th to the 13th of 2017, but as well. So for the 5 months. So this is the energy of childhood memories, childhood experiences. So, full moon, lunar eclipse, times 100. Full moons are like times 10 to the emotional energy response. Lunar eclipse times 100. It's not negative, but it's a more powerful magnifying glass. It's like I don't know what the term would be, but it would be major magnification. So this is the energy of, it does have a childhood energy, innocence, simple pleasures, okay? Getting back to simple pleasures. Stripping away what we think we need or want. Going back into our heart with the year energy, what we truly, but then also Scorpio. So there's a double emphasis of Scorpio here now, okay? Scorpio is intense, but I love them because I call them the psychic investigators or the psychic detectives of the Zodiac. And they are brutally honest, and I appreciate that personally. Not everybody does, but I do. You can't fool a Scorpio. Not that I don't suggest anyone should try, but you can't fool a Scorpio. They see right to the bone, right to the matter. All right, so simple pleasures. I attribute the energy to this is love affair. So this is us having a love affair with life. Okay? Love affair with life. Bringing back the simple pleasures. Life is really simple, but we complicate it. Been there, done that. We complicate it. We do. Now, there's also an energy when I get to the message here that we received from Spirit. There is definitely a past association that is coming up. Childhood, of course, for most of us, is our past. And who was our guardian? Our male or female, doesn't matter. The one that we felt was in charge. Okay? So that could have been a parent, that could have been a grandparent, it could have been an uncle, an aunt, it could have been just about anyone. Not necessarily a blood relative, but who we resonated with, what we felt was there for us. And for those who were lacking that, they will be repairing that and probably being that for others moving forward in their life. Or perhaps healing that. Or if there's any difficulties with that, this will be a healing process in the next 5 months. Trying to see if there's anything else you want to say about that. Nope, we're going to leave that alone. All right, now coming to the day energy. Now, here things start to get interesting. We are at the end cycle, okay? Now, usually full moons are a culmination. Usually, lunar eclipse, things are being eclipsed out of our life. Maybe it's actual things, maybe it's people, maybe it's the influence of, maybe we're letting go of stuff that's not serving us anymore, we don't resonate with anymore. And then when we get to the solar eclipse, total solar eclipse, I keep emphasizing that because we don't see too many of that within a lifetime, of August 21st, that's when things are eclipsed into our life, generally speaking. But we have the male epitome of the element of air, conscious mind, okay? Conscious mind. So, for reference, we went into this energy, this is the daily cycles, on July 25th, 2017. Okay? So we have been being prepped for this lunar eclipse, if you will, as of July 25th, 2017. So, the element of air, the conscious mind, our consciousness, our mindset, it dictates everything. Success, failure, again, success is different for different people. Okay? No worries. But mindset really is king or queen. Not to leave anybody out. But the epitome, the end of a cycle, represents the end of a cycle. So we are clearing up. We are cleaning up our mindset, our consciousness. Okay? So we can attract, manifest our heart's desire. Going back to the heart chakra in the year energy influence. Okay? So, usually I would say we want to get out of here, out of the head, and into the heart. But because it's the end cycle, this is everything that we have learned thus far, this lifetime. For those who resonate with past lives, that will come into play, but only for those who resonate with that. Those who resonate with past lives, with that energy concept, we are taking care of patterns, unhealthy patterns from past lives, and putting the kibosh on it. I'll have to say, I'll use the term off with their heads to go with an Alice in Wonderland theme. I'm going to get to how I came to that conclusion. It's not the usual route. Okay, anyway. What you would assume coming from me. All right. So, this could represent a male. Okay. This is male, sun sign of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, all the air signs. So there could be a male that will be showing us the way within the next 5 months. Okay, so let's look out for that. That could be someone from our past. That could be someone who's no longer with us at this time on the planet. It could be someone who we resonate with their energy, with the written word, with their videos. Could be from the past. They could have passed on. We're going to know as individuals who we resonate with, what energy we resonate with. And we will be gravitating towards their mindset because it's the element of air, their consciousness. Okay? Very well. All right. Now, I might come back to all of this, but let's move on for time's sake. Moving on to the psychic insight theme. Okay? So, we have the Aquarius full moon at 2:11 p.m. Eastern. The lunar eclipse is at 2:21 p.m. Eastern, just the time to on the globe, at 15 degrees Aquarius. The astrological influence of this, according to the system that I utilize, is the planet, say it, don't spray it, the planet Mercury in Aquarius. So it has to be Aquarius because it's an Aquarius full moon lunar eclipse after all. Mercury in Aquarius. Mercury is, among other things, the mind, the process of the mind. Or also has to do with communication and travel, among other things. But what I'm focusing on is the energy that I attribute to this is Journey of Consciousness. Okay, that's where I come up with the title of the video. Journey of Consciousness. So, there is a little bit of a warning here. What we have to be careful of is, it's a loving warning not to rush, R-U-S-H. So that's pulling us back into the moment. Again, we're going to take all the information that we have learned or relearned this lifetime, and for those who resonate from past lives as well, take that knowledge and move forward with it, because knowledge is power. It could be personal experience. It could be, most likely it would be personal experience. I mean, it could be things that we have acquired from, I'm going to say, intelligent beings from the past. Absolutely. But you really can't, I mean, that should never be, dismissed, but you really cannot dismiss the personal experience that we have personally had. That's what makes who we are. Okay? So, Journey of Consciousness. That's what we're going to be going on. For some, whoever gravitates towards this energy will be assisted by this. A journey, okay? So, anything that's going to bring a journey of consciousness to us. Yes, there is, and I'm going to explain how that came to be, the story of Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Alice goes on a a journey. I would say a journey of consciousness. Okay? So if there are other stories, could be Alice in Wonderland, if there are other stories that just captivate you, enchant you, you should investigate them. If you go more towards the fantasy, that would be Lord of the Rings, that would be Harry Potter, that would be The Wizard of Oz, that would be The Never-Ending Story. If you want to, you can go fact or fiction. You can also go documentary. You can go the truth route. You can go, though I do feel there's a lot of power within a fairy tale, by the way, which is why I always come back to it. But that's just me. But there is a lot of truth thrown in, as far as I'm concerned. But you can go the truth factor, if you will, documentary, read a book, someone that inspires you, perhaps a male that inspires you. Not that it can't be a female. Okay? So, all right, since we're there, I'm going to go into the story of how I came to Alice in Wonderland. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know, I channel Walt Disney. I call myself a Disney geek. All right, fine. But that's not how it happened. I actually did a search on good old YouTube, Journey of Consciousness, looking for a song, okay, for the theme healing song. But I came up with a video instead, and it was Deepak Chopra talking about consciousness, the rabbit hole. It clicked. Down the rabbit hole. Alice in Wonderland. Okay? Then I immediately went to the soundtrack. I have soundtracks of Alice in Wonderland. I have the original soundtrack, the Walt Disney soundtrack from the 50s. I have the updated one from Tim Burton, the first one. And then there is music inspired by. And that's where I thought that our song would come from. And it almost went that way. Until Spirit gave me a vision in my mind's eye of this. This soundtrack, Wonderland. This was, see if you can, there you go. This was on Broadway, unfortunately for a short period of time. I believe it was back in 2011. And I was blessed to be given a gift to see this on Broadway. It was in New York at the time. And also gifted this soundtrack because the person who's a client and also a friend working on Broadway knows that I love music. So this is where our theme healing song comes from. They actually brought me right to the song, and then I was like, I had to think back. And the song is called I Am My Own Invention. So there you have the title of the video. Journey of Consciousness, I Am My Own Invention. A beautiful song. In the play, Alice, grown-up Alice, in the musical, grown-up Alice encounters Lewis Carroll, which was, I believe, the author of Alice in Wonderland. And then that song comes from that. So there you have it. All right. So that's the story. That's the journey of consciousness that came to be. Now, I also have, if I can find the time, because at this time of filming, I am setting up my digital entrepreneur business. Okay? But if I can find the time, I will also be filming a short channeled message for the 12 zodiac signs for the lunar eclipse, and also for Mercury retrograde period that's coming up, since Mercury is being represented here. So let me discuss that actually real quick. Mercury. Okay, so here we are, August 7th for the lunar eclipse. On August 12th, Mercury is going retrograde. Now, whether people believe it or not, everyone is affected by that. Though, those who have Gemini or Virgo rising ascendant signs are directly affected. Everybody else is indirectly affected. I don't feel we should stop our lives. We're just to take note. That's all. Can't stop our lives because the planet Mercury goes retrograde, or any other planet for that matter. So Mercury goes retrograde on August 12th, though we're going to start to feel the effects of it on August 5th, 2017. So technically Mercury is in Virgo at 11 degrees when it goes retrograde. So how do we know when we're out of the retrograde period? Officially, when the planet gets back to that same degree and same sign, because it's going to go back to Leo before it comes back to Virgo. This is what happens when a planet goes retrograde, goes backwards. So it's going to be stationary direct, if you will, on September 5th, but it's going to be in Leo 28 degrees. So it's not back to the same degree. So it won't be back into the same degree until, this is the part that I love, until September 21st, 2017, which is the Virgo new moon. I love that. So in essence, the current retrograde period is August 12th through September 20th, 2017, as far as I'm concerned. Well, that is fact. That is fact. All right. All right, so now let's get to the message from Spirit. All right. So, mix up the cards. What is a message for us collectively, universally, for this lunar eclipse? And I received the Hierophant. Okay? So, what I want you to do is I want you to pause this video, take a look at this, see what you feel, what you think, what jumps out at you, and what message you receive. If you'd like to share it below in the comment section, please do. Okay? I will discuss what Spirit is suggesting for this as our collective universal message for this lunar eclipse when I film the week video, August 7th to the 13th, the channeled message for the birthday. But I will have a separate section that will be collective universal message for the lunar eclipse. So watch out for that. So since we are going with the Alice in Wonderland theme, I had to dig out my Alice Tarot. Okay, here it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck. And I pulled out the equivalent in that deck, which is the cover image of this video. So here we are. Hopefully you can see that. So pause this video and see what message you receive from that. So that's basically Alice encountering the caterpillar. All right. Who are you? So we might be questioning who we are. But what I'm hoping is that we're questioning, in a good way, expanding our consciousness of what we can have possible in our lives. Okay, so see what you get from that. Sorry, let me do this without. Yeah, see, pause, and if you feel free to share, go for it below in the comment section. Okay? Beautiful interpretation. And, as the theme healing song implies, which really was my favorite song from the soundtrack, I am my own invention. In Aquarius fashion, Aquarians are brotherhood, sisterhood, okay? We're all connected, okay? But also I'm going to say dreamers and schemers, but not in a negative way at all. They're thinking about tomorrow, right? Tomorrowland. They're thinking about tomorrow, the future. So this is a time, even though it's a full moon and we're releasing and letting go, to start, thinking about what we would like to create with the total solar eclipse coming up. Okay? Very well. And then I shuffled the cards and received a card for those who are celebrating a birthday of August 7th. And they received the 9 of Pentacles. And again, I will include what this message is for them in that video, August 7th to the 13th, channeled birthday messages. All right. So let's see what they would like to add as a closing message. Well, we are all being invited to go down the rabbit hole. And we may have felt like, this is going with the Alice in Wonderland theme, of course. We may have felt like we've lost our head, or we may have had, you know, a Queen of Hearts moment. Who hasn't, right? In a fit of anger. So we can all learn and grow from all experiences. That's why, you know, I make a joke, the good, the bad, the wise, and the wicked. And we are pulling our resources together, and we're going to now project forward. So we're going to, whatever we need to do, heal, release, and then envision and invent our own lives. Okay? Sounds good to me. So that's what Spirit is guiding us to do, through me anyway. All right, so thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you enjoyed and resonated with this energy message. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Always remember, go to link timeline on our website. All the current videos will be there. If you would like to, and also go to link daily inspirational vlog, because I have a daily inspirational vlog. That's the free version. If you subscribe to the website, there's a more in-depth version, but that's the free version. Should definitely check it out. You can check it out the night before or the morning of for the universal energy of the day. There's also a video, which is why it's a vlog. Something to inspire us, and then we put our personal spin on it, and we go about our day and make the best life possible for ourselves. If you enjoy our free content, such as videos like this and the daily inspirational vlog, you can donate. Go to link contact on our website. Anything is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. If you'd like to arrange a private psychic reading session with myself and my guides, go to link readings on our website. You're going to be encouraged to subscribe to our e-newsletter because you automatically receive a discount. Why not, right? Don't ask why, ask why not. And also, you would receive a discount in personalized video services as well, and future upcoming videos. Now, I meant to mention this in the beginning of the video, but I'll mention it here at the end in the closing words about the Ask Spirit video series. People have been subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. But to be included in the Ask Spirit video series, you also need to subscribe to our e-newsletter as well, using the same name or email, or name, because with YouTube we don't know your email. So we know that it's you, okay? And then you can be included in the monthly lottery. Otherwise, unfortunately, that series is going to fade into the shadows. It's going to cease to be, because unless more people subscribe to the e-newsletter. So just put that plug in there. All right, so thank you everybody for watching. Let's make this the best lunar experience, lunar eclipse experience possible. Okay? All right. And we will see you down the rabbit hole. All right. Until next time we connect. Thank you.